Hello and welcome. My name is IFA from Allround-PC. I'm sitting here next to Mr. Ellis from Gigaset, and we are today in Berlin because you brought a brand new product to us. What is it?
We today have launched our first range of smartphone products. So we have announced 3 products to the marketplace, the Gigaset Pure, the Gigaset Me and the Gigaset Pro. So 3 new products in a new stage of the Gigaset development.
Actually, this was kind of a surprise for us because Gigaset is pretty well known for its home phones. So why did you decide to dip into this smartphone market?
The smartphone market is growing worldwide. It's a market segment that is showing continued growth, and we believe will continue to show growth for years to come. So it's a logical evolution from a company that has a more than nearly 2 centuries of experience in the telecoms world to take the next step in its evolution and in the journey of an evolving company to embrace the mobile world and embrace the smartphone world in a segment that will continue to grow for many years to come.
Okay, I can see why Gigaset has like the perfect maybe background to produce smartphones, but still there's Samsung, LG, all those big companies, and there's so much competition in this market. How do you see your chances?
We firmly believe we've got an extremely good chance in the marketplace. I mean, there are, of course, some very well-established players in the market, but there are new people coming into the market all the time. If nobody else was coming into the market, it would be a declining market. So in a market that is growing, there is always room for new manufacturers and people that come with a different way of thinking. We've looked, there are people come to market with products that are just about the technology, and we look at it slightly differently. We look at it from a consumer perspective, from a user perspective, and what the phone will do for the user. And I think that is different to the way a lot of people look at the market. So I think because of the tradition within Gigaset of a user-centric philosophy and a user-centric design philosophy, there's a lot we can bring to the market that other people don't. And the Gigaset brand has huge market awareness in a lot of markets around the world. And so there's an awareness and a loyalty to Gigaset that we can leverage and can work with to bring the next generation of Gigaset products to existing and new consumers.
So the fame of the brand might indeed be advantage.
Absolutely.
But what about the smartphones itself? What kind of advantages do they have? Why should I buy one?
As you saw earlier, the design itself, it is beautifully engineered. It uses, the best in German engineering, the best in German design, and that, just the fact that, look at this front case, look at the back case. There's no holes in it. It's completely unique.
Can I?
Yeah, of course. So you've actually got it's fundamentally different from anything else out there on the market, and it's just such a strong design, and with our engineering background, our quality background, we know that the strength of these products, will be very appealing to consumers out in the marketplace.
You just mentioned the back and kind of the design, but what about the key features?
In terms of key features for the product, we see probably 4 main areas. One is the photography element. It's about taking a number of user-enabling features and putting them together in a one overall application that really delivers something different to what other people are doing. So for the camera on, the selfie camera, it's a very wide angle camera, so you can get group selfies done with ease. For the front facing, the rear facing camera, up to a 20 megapixel camera.
But are we just talking about the Pro version now, or all of them?
All of them. It's about the product targets different levels, but it's about looking at the suite of applications is very much the Gigaset Me, what it does for me. So it's looking at enabling the user through the family of products. The ability, when you take a photograph, it takes at 5 different focal positions, and then the user can blend that photo and actually get the best possible picture after they've taken it. So they don't have to spend time, if they need to take it quickly, they can just press the button and it takes the picture and then process it on the phone, rather than standing there focusing it, taking it, looking at it. You can actually do it afterwards. So it's a real different way of looking at the usability and the photography element.
But do you think that this camera here is really better than the other cameras or smartphone cameras that we have right now?
It's to me, it's not about the numbers. You could put, a camera with twice the megapixels, but not come up with an image that it's good as the ones we can develop. So it's how you process the image, it's how you make that image work for the consumer. So, yes, I fundamentally believe the product that we've got delivers a premium level photography solution to the consumer. The ability to take a picture from that far away, 5 centimeters away from an item, real macro photography, unheard of in, smartphone technology. It's a real different way of looking at it. So it's look at what the consumer wants to do and then optimize the technology to deliver that feature set, not just throw features, not just throw technologies at the consumer.
The philosophy sounds really interesting, but what about the other key features maybe besides pictures?
Yeah, music is key. You see everybody walking around with headsets in their ears, listening to their music when they're running, when they're in the car, when they're in the office, at the gym. But it's about how you deliver that music. We have looked at, instead of any, you could use a audio chip that was embedded into the processor, but we have a dedicated hi-fi chip in the device to make sure that we deliver pure natural sound. We've reinforced that by adding Dirac HD sound solutions, so you get a sound that is so pure and natural, and that is a sound solution that's actually used by recording studios. We've actually worked with recording studios and recording artists here in Germany to develop that sound solution. So we really have something pure and natural and unfiltered, whereas there are other solutions out on the market that deliver a nice sound, but it's not a natural sound.
Do you have any partners for this?
In terms of into the recording studios, I can't talk about who we worked with, but and we work with sound studios. We work with key sound optimization companies like Dirac, like the chip manufacturers, to integrate a number of solutions so that it is an overall very powerful, very rich solution. Adding to that lossless Bluetooth, so you don't, if you're streaming to your car stereo, to your home sound system, thank you. You get a pure, natural sound, but it's CD quality, no drop, there's no errors in it, there's no mistakes in it. You just get pure natural sound, and you have to hear it to believe it, and if you haven't tried, try upstairs.
Okay, so thank you very much for taking time.
You're welcome.
We had a very interesting day today at Gigaset, and we are curious how the smartphones are going to compete in the free market. Thank you very much.